Hello, I'm Jeff and welcome to Book Slump. Today I'm looking at the Kai series of Choose Your Own Adventure books, or fantasy game books, as I believe they're called these days. So what do? Who are you with? Well, normally you read the book, but in this case, you are the hero. You normally follow along as somebody has an adventure. This book and the other books in this series, this one is Flight from the Dark, well, these let you be the hero, thanks to Joe Deaver. I think he originally wrote these as a way of writing something for his D&D group, and they simply developed out of there. So, without further ado, let's read the back, because I think this kind of sums up, especially if I put a funny voice on, what you are and what you're going to do. So here we go. You are the sole survivor of a devastating attack on the monastery of the Kai, who for thousands of years have protected the realm of Summerland from the Dark Lords. The servants of darkness hunt you across every turn of the page. Can you reach the capital and warn the king of the gathering evil in time? Will you survive? Choose your skills and your weapons wisely. Your choice may be the difference between life and death in the most fantastic and terrifying journey of your life. For you are now the last of the Kai. You are Lone Wolf. Well, that sort of sums it up, really. You are going to pick out all your skills. Here we can see the action chart. You maybe can't see what I filled in. You pick out your disciplines. You could be someone who has sixth sense. You could be a great hunter, no camouflage, be able to use a mind shield, be skilled in a weapon. You carry a little backpack as usual, and you basically have a combat skill, an endurance points, and you rush around Summerland trying to save the day as best you can. And you will have a lot of fun. I have had a lot of fun in this book. The world is well drawn. It's fantastically detailed. Essentially, you're just reading small little excerpts and deciding what you're going to do next. It's all there. You travel, you fight, you meet people, and you decide what you're going to do based on who you've created, because you create your own hero by combining the skills, the disciplines, and choosing the weapons, choosing who to fight, when to fight, and whether to go east or west, to help or run away, to fight, and to save a bit of poetry there, to save the day. I have 5 of the books here. This is my original copy. I think this is the first edition from 1984. This is the I think maybe the most modern version. There might be an updated version by now, or by the time you're watching this. So you're in the world of Magnamund. You will travel, if you travel through these books, from the bucolic world of northern Magnamund through deserts, and then through to icy wastes, and then into deserts, where you'll meet monsters, you'll meet friends, you'll meet people who will aid you, and you will aim to save the day. So how do you do it? It's really, really simple. You come to a page, you read the excerpt, and you decide, will I go left? Will I go right? Will I go east? Will I go west? Will I aid the caravan that's being attacked? Will I accept the battle that's been put there in front of me, an enemy or more than one enemy who you'll have to defeat? You roll a dice and off you go. You've either won or you've lost. If you lose, you go back to the start, or the page you've maybe just made a note of that you just left before the battle, and you start again. For me, these books are really, really fun, because you don't only just read the book and do the thing you're meant to do as a hero. You also get fantastic loads of information. You can learn about how the Kai started their monastery, the kingdom of Summerland you're from, the city of Homegard, all of these enemies you're going to face, And every book in this series has new enemies you're going to face and new adventures. Who's it for? Well, I mean, it's kind of nostalgic in one way, for me. But for you, if you're coming to this fresh, if you have a daughter or a son who loves swords and sorcery, this is great because, it gets them off their tablet, gets them off their phone, and it'll get you off your phone or tablet as well. All you need is this book or one of the other books in the Kai series, a pencil, a rubber, a sharpener if you're feeling fancy, and, well, as an optional extra, a 10-sided dice. I mean, you can just go to the back of the book and you can stick your finger on a table and get a number and use that instead of a 10-sided dice. So really, pencil and a rubber, and away you go. If you really want to have something different, if you don't want to be looking over the shoulder of somebody else as they become the hero, well, just for once, you can be the hero. I mean, the mechanisms don't, for me, take me out of the book at all. In fact, they make it more fun because you get to create your character, you get to roll your dice and defeat baddies. The only way that I really ever get taken out of the book is when I roll the dice, it rolls off my leg and gets stuck down the cushion in the sofa, or rolls onto the floor and the dog goes for it before I can get to it. I mean, it's it is what it is. So would I recommend this? Would I recommend the Kai series, or what I like to think of as the Lone Wolf series of books? I would say yes, definitely. I mean, they're all just sitting right here. I have my new copies because my other old copies, well, they're not in great shape anymore. I would say buy them and enjoy the experience. There's plenty of replayability, and the great thing about these is if you die, you can go back to the start and try again. So thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe, dingling the notifications bell. Leave me a comment if you know of any other good types of choose your own adventure books. I really do enjoy these. And support your local library, support your local bookshop, and please do have a great day.